What up, what up?
Are we live? It's cracking. Oh shit.
DGR Pyro.
On, fuck, that's a 20-minute process. I didn't start early on today. Yeah, what are you picking if you have to pick something? Like on the guess. So hard at this point in the game.
I want to put my nose on both of them before I take it.
Shit.
That will remind me.
Them.
So hold on one second. I'm going to put my nose on these things and so I can get a little memory of what they were, and we'll see. Good matchup. Maybe
the schnoz or the
schnitzel. Mushki's got the schnoz. Good matchup. May the best, Look at boss. Going good, man. How about you? Mongolian Shop Squad was popping. Oh, Michael. Or no, Adam. Sweaty Betty. What's popping, homie?
We got the fucking the double mason jar action here.
Let's go. That's right. Ooh. All right, dude.
I just remember both third rounds got a little testy on the smoothness.
Picked up on the third round.
No. I remember both being like the first two rounds were their best.
Yeah.
So it'll come down to I don't know. I could be wrong. I have to watch it back, but it's gonna come down to like who's got the strongest third round. I think. I kind of am leaning Paki.
Paki?
Like it's usually I would go with the Z, but I just remember being so blown away by the Paki.
Yeah, the cookie was fire.
We'll see, dude.
I feel it.
We'll see. We've been wrong more than we've been right.
Yeah, that's for sure.
My pick for the whole thing just lost, so.
Yeah. Caught up on the duels last night. That's what's up. Joe Huncho was popping. Screw Nick. Have some Doja Giraffe pussy. Wait for me at home. There you
I
go.
haven't heard back from EK on the 80K bracket.
Did you call him?
I texted him. I didn't call him.
Okay.
Yeah, I should probably call him.
I know he was on a flight too. I don't know where he was going, but he's on a flight.
Okay.
User 420. Still the sickest name, dude. I still don't know how the fuck you got that name.
Yeah, is that like a username or is it like just the, like the name that you just write in? Because if that's the username, that's pretty hard.
Fuck going on, Terrence?
Dude, Jesus, these gloves, bro.
Tom, what up?
I know you got to really pronounce it that way.
Yeah, because if not, you'll think I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Screw Nick was popping.
Oh my God. One glove on, one to go, guys. My bad. Usually I do this.
Do you know
first,
it'll probably help you too? It helps me a little bit is the fact that the fan's right there, so it like helps to put them on.
Really?
Yeah, just a little bit.
I just fucking
stretch the fuck out of them.
Try to do that for a second, dude.
Yeah, the lassie is smoking. You ain't lying, dude. I roll bars. What's up?
I mean, at this point, if it's in the quarterfinals, everything's smoking.
It's all fire, yeah.
Everything's smoking. We're splitting hairs, and it's really unfortunate that anything even has to lose.
Yeah, let's be honest. This is a fucking dope-ass bracket because, like, for the first time ever, we've had a hard time since the first rounds. Like not even getting into the quarters. Like, usually it's like the first rounds are pretty easy. Then it starts to get hard into the quarters. Dude, the wild cards were hard.
Yeah. Yeah, everything was fucking wild. Everything. I don't think there was anything. Was there anything that was just like, no, this ain't smoking? Oh, the Sea Junkie.
A Mac named Alan, what's up? Did you talk to Paul? Anything this weekend?
We may have some classics, white and black. It's gonna be a smaller drop, but these will be gold logos instead of red.
Red, yeah.
But it's looking like some of the opal that was ordered it came in a little late, so I don't know. Like, it might be in by this weekend, but it wouldn't be in time to do a video and get it all up and stuff like that. So I don't want to say for sure because there's still a little bit of hope, but stay tuned. Waiting for a couple auction pieces also. I know as soon as we get a fucking couple drops going, it's just like boom, 3 more weeks now without drops.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see what the fuck happens. But the boys are working hard.
Booga Boss. I don't know, dude. I don't know that. I mean, would that be a challenge?
What?
For California, or I mean the United States in general? He said international bracket with a question mark, like countries versus countries.
I'm down. I just don't think we could get it in here super successfully. I mean, which one's red corner, which one's blue?
We have Greasy is red corner and Paki is blue corner.
Greasy's red. Okay.
Yeah.
Freshie. Wonder if this is also 4.5.
You want me to pull the scale out a second?
We don't have to.
So I here to grab something.
Okay. Gotta see Paul and Fawn Saturday or something. Scooped a 15 milli. God damn, Rafe.
How many of them? You putting those in the flour back or in the rollers cup?
Oh shit, he's going full MJ on us.
You want to toss it on? Oh, you already put it in the grinder.
Oh,
no, you're good. You're good.
Here, let me see what's up with this. Let me just see. 3.3 there. Oh, that's probably.
It's yeah. Maybe
he just gave us one jug, guys. Maybe 3.7 or something.
Yeah, you're not lying to Mac name Allen. That shit is a cannon. Life sauce was popping. Paki grower in the house. Let's go.
There he is.
And he's a fucking gentleman. Says good luck, Greasy.
You know, this is why I love the wild cards, dude. Because you just, you know, it's like everybody expects like. I don't know how to put it into perspective. The amount of people that pull up and they're like, "Yo, I got fire," you know. It's,
yeah.
It's overwhelming the amount of people that say that. So that's why we like the fucking wild cards, because every once in a while, well, it just weeds out all the motherfuckers that are all talk. Because if you know you have fire, it'll be the best $420 you ever spent. Mm-hmm. And then boom, you know, like almost every time we do wild cards, we find like 2 or 3 more just fucking crazy ass growers or rollers or whatever.
Heaters. Did we ever announce the shit with Elements? First of them coming here and all that?
Yeah.
Did we announce that? Okay.
On a live, we did, yeah.
So Rafe, and I'm sure Rafe saw it, when you get those papers, you won't have a problem, dog. But I know what you're talking about. I've rolled 14 and 15 millimeters before, and you're right, dude. You can barely stick the gum line with how big the
Well, those papers are going to be the same size as the
Oh, they're going to still be the same width?
But
that's what I
we
was
are
talking
going to be
about.
getting some super wide ones.
That's what I was talking
we won't
about
be like the first one on Earth with them or anything like that, but...
those are the ones.
Yeah, we will have some big old fatty fucking size papers coming, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's an event tip too, bro. That's like every once in a while, bring that shit up. I'm debating between.
Dude, nothing wrong with organics, dude.
You took the words out of my mouth. I was literally about to say that exact same thing, dude. I was like, nothing wrong with them at all, dude. They fucking... Have they been on every winter? Sturt? Did JK have Organis too?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
What about, Stack? Sturt's the current champ now.
Yeah, he won it back.
Yeah, he won it back.
So actually, we've never had a champion not use organic tips, actually. That's crazy. User 420, the Phantoms king size wide, because the king sizes are out, but the king size wides are coming, and we're going to have a couple months where we're going to be the only ones on the planet that have them for sale, so stay tuned, bro. You can't get knocked off anywhere because they're going to be in one place.
Rame. There's beef between those two? Like, not real beef, I get it, but I haven't seen it.
Oh, dude, they're beefing hard, bro.
Good pizza and proper?
Oh, yeah.
Or improper? They're going to fight.
Yeah, you didn't hear about that, dude? Yeah,
oh, my God, dude. Did Dave send you the fucking 2021 flashback?
No.
It's
at
the old house. Fucking we're all chilling, smoking like we used to, and fucking it's just videos of him fucking debating whether or not I'm going to be able to roll it all.
Oh, shit. Yeah, the old coffee table.
I don't think you're gonna get all that in there.
Fucking Dave, dude.
Always got it all in there. Pause.
You still using regular Elements for Percy? I mean, the Element king size wides.
That's the only
thing I use.
Oh, non-Phantom. Yeah, I mean, if there was wides, we'd be using the wides of the Phantom, but there's just no wides.
You ordered a 5 packs of king size wide Phantoms, and they sent king slims. Sad. I don't think they have the wide Phantoms yet.
They don't have wides. Yeah. No, the wides are in a darker cardboard. There are no wides in Phantom at all. We haven't even got them yet, and we're gonna be the first ones to get them.
Tom, I would normally agree with you, but I will be honest. Over the last 4 or 5 years, Adam's done a good job at breaking me from shit like that, dude.
What?
He said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm hesitant to try the Phantoms. And there was a long period of time where I was like, nope, Santa Cruz only. Nope, Element only. Like, nope, I don't even want to try anything else. That. Yeah, but I'm willing to try other things out at least. Yeah. You know, the willingness is there, where before it was just like, nah, dude, I had the same mentality. If it's broke, not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, I mean, the Phantoms, I mean, it's Elements, bro. It's just a little bit thinner paper. That's all. I fuck with it.
Screw Nick, are you for real?
What are you saying
I
now?
almost want to try that. With a Phantom.
I mean, maybe with a perfect...
Like an actual 12.0, 12 millimeter. I don't know if, some of the 12s I have are like
perfect smaller 12, yeah. Maybe, dude. I don't know. Shit. Who knows?
I'm going to grab a 12 right now and see if it'll wrap. If it is, I'll eat my words.
The new raw ethereal papers are pretty nice. Yeah, so the Phantoms are basically the ethereals of Elements.
Oh. I mean, I guess you barely could.
Yeah, that's
It's
you're
cutting it-
threading
that's
a
cutting it-
seam
yeah,
right
it's cutting
there,
it close,
dude.
dude.
Yeah, but I suppose it's possible, dude.
Let's get these tips out. Yeah, 11 millimeter would fit perfect. I agree.
We just rarely roll 11s.
Yeah, I don't. I find myself even when I'm at home now, dude. I'll like if I'm smoking by myself, I'll
Still rolling 8.
still roll it.
Same.
Yeah, I don't know.
Same.
It's like I don't know anything different these days. I'm like, that's what it is. You roll an eighth.
Yeah. I love the response to that too. Everybody's like, "You don't need an eighth to get high." Wow.
Nobody ever said that, dude.
Here we go, dude.
I could take a dab and get high.
Yeah, like we don't have to. I take a bong rip and get high. Motherfuckers are acting like we're out here just smoking just to get high.
Right. Eudora was popping. When I got the Element Phantom King Size Slims, I used a 13 millimeter tip for that video. I would definitely suggest 12 millimeter or lower, though it's possible, but real difficult to do. Terrence, appreciate you.
That's a gangster. Yeah, that's gangster to be able to do that. All right, sir. There goes.
That's red corner.
Yep.
I was trying to pay attention to that. Chirp chasing over getting high. Yeah, facts. Great
you're gonna
classic.
end up getting high.
Facts.
It's I don't know. Like I'm torn because I get it. Like we're all trying to get high.
Yeah, I
It's
like to get high.
It's
But
the assumed point, but also it's like at a certain point, it's like, bro, calm down. You're gonna get high.
yeah, my favorite way of
You
putting
have to
it
pull
is
the
this.
fire alarm. Like
Because I used to smoke to get high. I've been smoking weed for so many years, dude. All through junior high, high school, fucking everything. I always smoked to get high. But I think it came to a point where I started getting shit that was on next level that I was just like, now I don't even care about the high. I'm chasing the experience.
yeah, or just like the high is assumed.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm gonna get high. Like how enjoyable is the process of getting high?
Right?
Because if you don't care about the process of getting high, it's like alcoholic or drug user type mentality of just
Yeah.
like I just want the effect. I don't care about the experience. Like
And for some people, that is their shit. And if that's your,
Yeah, yeah.
that's your cup of tea, then cool.
buy some straight bottom shelf vodka. That'll get you there, dude.
Right?
You know?
Or some fucking box wine.
Yeah. A lot of people would argue that box wine can be fire, dude.
Yeah. Some people actually have told me that.
Every industry has its fucking little.
It's sleeper.
well, even not even sleeper, or just like an imaginary sleeper that people really believe in.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't mention anything about box wine though, dude. Watch everybody start attacking me about box wine and how fire it can be. Just like the BHO
Start
situation.
sending you strains, bro. They're like, this box wine's the one.
Oh, I got people on both sides of the table hella mad now on X, dude. People are mad that we would even consider BHO. People are mad that we fucking aren't giving BHO just its props right away. Like, of course it's fire. There's all sorts of shit going on with BHO right now.
Archive Seed Bank. It's a waste by design. What's a waste by design?
Probably rolling up fat noise maybe, or what, box wine, or what are we talking about? There's a lot of things that just went by there.
Yeah.
What up, Archive from X? We gotta get Archive on here as a guest judge sometime. That'd
Yep.
be dope. I'll see you at the Billies. Doesn't oxidize box wine. Interesting, yeah. Yeah, I have a bunch of big ass bottles of wine. What's funny is wine is similar to weed in that like the the product to air ratio hella matters. Like
Yeah.
the biggest bottles of wine will oxidize the least.
So a question where some people swear by only vaping weed, no combustion, etc. Is this true? And if so, if not, do you get pure flavor? And should that be considered putting into a challenge? Look, dude, Adam and I are never afraid to do a challenge for something to try to find a result. We love doing shit like that.
put this here.
But I don't know, dude. I don't know.
What is the question? Like,
I just have a question. There are some people who swear by only vaping weed, no combustion, etc. Is this true? And if so, if not, do you guys get pure flavor? And should that be considered putting into a challenge?
Okay, 2 questions. Is this true? Meaning, do people vape weed? Yes, that's true. People vape weed. Or
Is
only
this
vape
true?
weed.
Is that a like swear by like that's the best way to smoke?
Well, look, it depends. When you say the best, it just depends on what you're talking about. If you categorize the best as like the healthiest, like I'm sure it's probably healthier to vaporize weed. I just don't find it super impressive when weed vapes well because to me, when weed burns well on its own and kicks off all that flavor, not in a blunt, not in a vape, but kicks out all that flavor on its own, naked in a fucking doink. then like to me that's more impressive, you know, because you're adding a heat source, the vaporizer, as the thing that causes the flavor to perform. So it's like, if it can do it on its own, is that not more impressive? Like our thing is how does it smoke, not how does it vape. But I mean, I would like to try some flower vapes. Not to say it wouldn't be a great experience. You'll never catch us doing a fucking vape battle, because then it's like, all right, like, you know. You can't look at longevity with a vape. That's another thing. You can look at flavor translation, mouth coat, mouth stain, though. Yes, but also, would that do the same in a doink? You know, because it's kind of like it's a crutch to me. It's something that helps the flavor come out that it may not come out on its own with, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
What's that?
Sean was just saying type shit.
We do got to get him mic'd up, dude.
Yeah, dude, Sean's got some heaters over there sometimes.
Does.
But then again, we could get canceled too if we get Sean mic'd up. Because
I struggle hard getting an eighth into the doink. Takes a few tries and it's never perfect. Yeah, dude, it's just practice like it is on everything that you're trying to do.
I mean, sometimes he doesn't even get the entire eighth in there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Archive Seed Bank says, hash is for stocked trichrome smokers. Flower smokers are smoking stocked capitate and Cecil trikes. I don't even know what that is, bro. Yeah, dude, we're not
that smart, dude.
Yeah, we're not good with all that growing. Because literally these papers I can fit anywhere from 5 to 7 grams in. I don't need that extra little ½ inch of paper. It's going to be wide enough to where the eighth is going to be rolled in it anyway. So that's why if I'm rolling an eighth, I'll usually cut off a little bit of it.
I specifically leave it on, even though it's harder to roll with, just to catch this little extra.
Yeah.
Just to keep it kind of in the doink. But honestly, I might start switching to cutting it off because it does help a lot.
Yeah, it's just that extra little piece that usually like will be fucked up if I try to, because it's so long. Pause.
Right.
I'm trying to fucking get it sealed.
Yeah.
When you smoke weed, you smoke all. There's 3 different types of trikes. When you smoke weed, you smoke all of them. Oh, okay. So basically what you're saying is,
get more from the flower.
Yeah.
This is actually what Barney was talking about on our debate.
About the
if he would have
bongs.
known this, it would have made it for a stronger debate. But he's saying when you dab, you don't get the full effect. Is that maybe an argument towards that? Because he was saying it's like there's magic in eating the fruit versus drinking the juice. And I agree with that.
I get that, yeah.
Specifically in terms of fruit and juice, because there's so much, goodness in the actual plant material and fiber itself. But I just think like, all right, dabbing, no carcinogen, no plant material, ash, debris combusted into your lungs. And with a low temp dab, at least the hot boys, I can't vouch for it. But the low temp dabs, you're getting a fuller spectrum. Every degree you go higher, you lose part of the spectrum. It's very fragile. So the lower you can get while having a bunch of fucking vapor or maintaining vapor, the more medicinal the hit will be.
Can we go up to see what E-Door posted? Because it said good point, E-Door.
Taking the bit off makes it easier on the flip. Or the extra bit of paper actually makes it harder to roll. Yeah, I would agree. I think that's why you cut it, right?
That extra bit of paper actually. Well, yeah. So I cut it if I'm not going to use it all. Like,
well, you just cut it regardless every time because it doesn't. To me, it makes it easier to flip it.
Yeah, but I haven't. I'm being honest. I don't think I've rolled a 5 gram doink since not this last Olympics, but the last Olympics from that in LA. Yeah. So if I'm not rolling 5, and then when I do that, I don't cut it at all.
Ooh, but like I use I only roll eighths, right?
Of course.
But I leave it on there only because it helps keep the weed in. Like the full eighth in.
Yeah.
But it's like a trade-off because it does make it harder to flip.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Whereas I feel like it's easier to make that flip.
I always cut down the length of my paper. It helps taking just a little bit off. Yeah, I agree. The kitty cat's back.
Man. My coffee's kind of fucking lukewarm right now. It's fucked up.
What, it has to be piping hot in order for you to like it?
Ah, but it at least gotta warm me up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't cold.
No. If anything, I'm a little warm. But I'm just saying, like, it just tastes different when it's not like hot.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I get that.
Full eighth every time. Yes, sir. heat up the butter more. Lo, how the fuck do you know I put butter in my coffee?
Because
Did
we were
I
just
say that
talking
on here
about
sometime?
yeah, I think we were just talking about it, and I was like, because I'm not a coffee drinker, I was like, who puts butter in their coffee? And then hella people were like, I do.
Oh yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
It extends the half-life of the caffeine too, and it makes the energy last longer. But no coffee in today. This is just Pete's coffee, black. No butter in the coffee.
You
What
want
did
a
I say?
doink?
No coffee in the coffee today?
You want a doink cam and rip my first doink apart while I finish this one up?
Yeah. Let's fuck up Paul's doink here.
I used to do 3 grams, but at a certain point, the hell am I doing with the other 0.5 constantly? Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Unless
people
you're
are like,
willing to-
just roll 2 grams. I'm like, dude, what am I gonna do with a 1.5 gram doink later? I can't do nothing with that. This is
Hit Barney up for some bong hits.
yeah, just donate it all to Dave. This is fucking a doink, bro.
Is it?
This, I mean, I don't see a flaw. Hold on.
See?
Hold on. No. This is my turn.
I didn't even really look at it like that. I just rolled it and set it down.
There's no fold,
Let's go.
almost no dimples, showing the whole logo and then some. I mean, this is maybe one of your best doinks. Let's get an even closer look here. And let's go full screen because fuck, we don't need to see us right now. We need to see this doink. I spend a lot of time shitting on Paul, but when it's good,
I appreciate you.
You know,
A
look
little
at
bit.
this.
Yeah, there isn't any dimples. Damn.
I mean,
maybe some little
bit,
ones. Yeah.
A little bit of cellulite right there, but
Yeah.
I mean, overall, this is, these aren't OCB fucking training wheel papers. These are elements.
Well, let's go.
So you're gonna
I
have
like
a
it.
little bit of dimplage. No fucking cardboard construction paper here. Okay?
Right.
But that's fire, bro. All right, but this one I'm sure isn't. So. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. What's going on? Oh no, what's going on there, dude?
Oh, did it really come? Well, I gotta re-roll it.
I mean, I don't know. It
see
still
it.
seems. Here, you make that call. You make that call.
It's the OG call.
Hey,
Fucking
get ready to
shot,
heat shrink, dude.
I will.
So don't expand.
Oh god, dude.
Can we go back to the comments?
You know that's right.
No.
Remember that movie? I think it's called South Central or something.
Yeah, the one with the little kid. Dad goes to prison.
Yeah,
OG,
yeah.
OG Bobby Johnson.
Yeah, and he's like,
Ray.
It's the OG call.
Yeah, hey, yeah, that's right. When they're in the pen, right? And he tells him to leave him alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that movie's the shit. I don't know a lot of other people that have seen that. That's crazy. Of course, Sean's into all the hood movies too. Wouldn't expect anything less.
No, yeah, Sean. Big shout out to Sean today, dude. His candle company is working on a SIBO collab. Just got done with the RBL Posse collab. Bro is collabing on fucking candles with legendary hip hop artists. The way we're collabing.
I was
on
just
tips.
about to say, for those of you who don't know who those people are, those are fucking legends in Northern California.
Yeah, so if you haven't yet, dude, Key Essentials, KI Essentials.co. That is Sean's candle company. Sean and his fiance have a candle company together. All good ingredients, no parabens. Ingredients. No parabens, no bullshit in there, no toxins, just pure fucking solid wood wick candles. Go check that shit out.
If you guys haven't gone and followed and bought candles yet, you played yourself.
Yeah, you know who has? A big shout out to Cranberry out of Canada.
He's bought some?
He's also our number one tip collector.
100%.
He holds the throne right now. Yeah, he's been smacking mad candles, dude. Yeah, real motherfucking G right there. Oh, where's my shit? Here we go. Ooh, I'm running out of fucking.
Paki knows a SIBO. A SIBO or the SIBO?
Yeah. Let's get specific, huh? All right.
Omaros, yes. I like it.
Shall we get to it?
And the wind from these motherfuckers.
You got a storage?
Yep, ready?
Okay, so here, let's point this up a little bit. Oh, it's burning slow. You're gonna be able to catch the rest of it. I'll do this actually because I mean you can't see the fucking logos here, you know.
I'll do the same.
Here, give me one of those
Yep.
things. So that way you can see which one's red corner, which one's blue. Look at that. That works, right? We're good there? All right. All right, let's spark these bad boys up, dude.
Let's go.
Hold on, man.
What?
Rules and regulations.
Oh, yeah, dude, I always forget. I'm getting, look, Nobody wants to hear me do the Miranda rights of fucking weed smoking.
You know what I was
But
thinking?
we're gonna do it.
You know how Joe Rogan doesn't read the rules of the UFC? That's a pre-recorded thing that just happens every time. I wonder
Yeah.
if we should record it once so you don't have to continue to say
That'd
it.
be
We can
nice,
just play
dude.
it and then over that thing.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Because some days, dude, I got it, but some days I'm operating slower.
Yeah, but then it also
You know?
takes
It's not up to-
responsibility out of your hands because then Sean will just click it. Be like, all right, guys, going to this.
That'd be nice, yeah. But for today, we got to read it. So bear with me, guys. Today, we're doing a quarterfinals number 3.
Yep.
So a very specific set of rules, judged on 3 rounds, just like a UFC fight. Beginning, middle, and end of the doink. Each round consists of 2 rotations between Paul and I. And then we're looking at not potency. So potency is obviously important, but impossible to look at when you're smoking 2 things side by side, at least in an objective way that could bank a win. So we're looking at the interaction with the palate, specifically flavor and smoothness. Smoothness not being air pack smooth, and harshness doesn't mean lung expansion. Lung expansion's welcomed here. The hurt's so good. What we mean by smoothness is like a medicinal, soothing smooth, and harshness is like a irritation of the lungs, burning of the throat, stinging of the nasal tract. Accuracy, does the smoke taste like what the weed smelled like out of the bag or jar? Purity, is it just terps coming through, or is there any background noise of smoke, tar, ash, spray, mold, nutrients, anything foreign that's not supposed to be there aside from the terps? Flavor intensity, how much flavor is coming through? Doesn't matter if we love or hate the flavor, as we saw with Jack Terps winning yesterday, just how much is coming through. Our personal opinion on terps mean absolutely nothing in a competition setting. Mouth stain, how long does the flavor stay in your palate or on your palate after the hit? And mouth coat, how heavy does it lay on your palate? How textured and substantial is the smoke? The longevity of numbers 1 through 6 is what will win you a decision if it goes the distance. And a knockout comes when one is unsmokable while the other is still smokable. If it goes all 3 rounds, we go best 2 out of 3 to the judges' scorecards. If neither smoke at least 2 of the 3 rounds, which won't be a problem today, it's a double loss. Let's head to the tail of the tape.
All right, these matchups keep getting better and better. Today we got Rainbow Lassie versus Z. Looks like they were both harvested relatively at the same time. 25 LED versus 6 LEDs. Soil mix and minor amendments versus soil, organic and traditional. That couldn't be, well, actually, no, it's not that far off, to be honest. 25 and 6, I mean, it's bigger, but it's not like they're going commercial. Dope. Let's get into it.
Okay. You sparking?
I was just sparking whatever was close to
Yep.
me.
Perfect.
Ready?
Yep. While we're sparking these, who do you guys got? Sound off in the chat. Want to see who's got who. Damn, this fucking... Is this...
Is it out? Take that. Get another one.
Perfect. Thanks, sir. Quick pit stop.
Maybe I don't have another one.
Here.
Does that one work? The green one?
No, it's out, but I got some tane right here. Just a quick flip stop,
Quick fill up.
Yep. Feel like a pit crew member.
Okay, we got Paki, Greasy, Paki.
Oh, and I want to clarify, this is the cool Greasy, not the fucking psychotic Greasy that's always with his shirt off on his stories doing steroids and
Did you
shit.
see what Acidic wrote a second ago?
No.
I missed the old Greasy in the chat with the fucking like a sad face.
Yeah, fucking... Did this bitch not fill up? Hold up. Alright, we're using this one. Yeah, that was good times. Keeps posting at shirtless videos on steroids as if he didn't fold on our boxing match and it matters what muscles he's got going on there, but...
I will give him
One
this
day.
though. You got to give Greasy some credit.
What?
He wasn't wearing the chains in the video. You got to give him
Oh,
some
yeah,
credit.
he
He
has
wasn't wearing
moved on
any
from that,
chains, dude.
Yeah, maybe he just had like a coming to moment where he realized like how fucking...
He probably just heard
Horny
it
that shit was.
or something. Like, fuck.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can't... I mean, you know... I want to get into where the man lives, but you can't live in a shed, drive a Camry, and then pull up with fucking all this jewelry on.
It's like E40 said, don't buy an $80,000 car before you buy a house.
Well, no, I mean, I don't think either of those are on the options. It's just the chain. It's just the chain and the watch.
He said none of that shit's in the cards for him,
Yeah,
dude.
no.
Nah, this is Greasy with a Y, DGR Pyro.
This is the gentleman. Greasy the gentleman.
That's a fact, Jack. Adam and I were just speaking about that yesterday.
What was it?
That muscles don't win fight. Technique does. Experience. There's a lot of other things that wins
I
fight,
told
but
him
it's not
for
muscles.
a boxing match he could take like 3 months and do a couple of cycles or so, but you know, just maybe he needed a year.
Right, Rafe? The good Santa Rosa Greasy.
Sheesh. I forgot.
Like that?
The flavor. I mean, it's just heavy. White people
Yeah,
with
it is.
rapper chains is as corny as it gets. No offense. Yeah, but not as corny as it gets. Archive. I have to disagree with you. What's corny is in your live, you're trimming your weed and you put your Louis V sunglasses on with that chain, and then your rings over your gloves to keep them on while trimming. I think that'll one up you there on the corny level. Thoughts right away on that.
They're both
have to
kicking.
heat shrink this a little bit.
They're both kicking mad flavor.
Okay.
But I will say that Paki Grower is smoother,
Okay.
like for sure.
Let me just fix this right here.
Yeah, you're fine.
Got a little something going on.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. I'll fix it.
Oh, here we go. Chat know which is which. Yes, chat knows which is which. If there's an I, it's all bad. If there's a Y, it's probably a lot of flavor around there. Going for Paki.
You want that back now too?
Yes.
Lassie's the strain of 2025. Is Lassie new? Paki Grower?
The
Yeah.
gloves were not ripped from his rings. He legitimately wore them over top.
No, for sure. He did. I remember it. Yeah,
Wow, they're even close on flavor.
they're close on favor. I would just say, is that still fucking up?
You know what I want to do? Yeah, because I think it might be the actual glue itself. Here, where's the paper? I got an idea. We're gonna stitch it.
I don't think you need to. You think the gum's fucked up on it?
Yeah, I think the gum's fucked up. Because look, is it
That's not
peeling
stitchy
up?
yet. No, it's not right now. It doesn't
Because this is
seem
just
like
near
it
the
is.
base.
Okay. I just think it'll still go through. I think we'll be fine without it.
I just don't want to. I mean, because we don't have extra weed to be gambling. Oh, look at that, dude! Fucking, literally, can't even tell. Call me fucking Dr. Doink, dude.
I agree with Yam though, dude. Like my thing is, and I mean it's with everybody. I don't think it's a race thing. I don't think any race looks better with heavy chains
hit these again.
or anything like that. I feel like just the big chains, unless you are a rapper and it's kind of like the cliche thing to do for a rapper, I just think they're ridiculous. Hear
Yeah.
people clanging from a mile away, all their chains
I just
fucking
think
banging.
if you got one on, make sure you could buy it twice,
right?
not on like a loan or something. you
Yeah.
know? Okay, so let's get a doink cam. Because both combusting really well. Oh wow, that's fucking close, dude. Hold on.
It's because you zoomed in on the.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it either.
Which is, it looks like the
Red corner
Greasy
is-
is blowing better right now.
No, this one is. Look. No, look.
No, you are right. Paki Grower's
Yeah, Paki
blowing
Grower's
better.
combusting better.
Yeah. It's inverting when I look at it in the camera.
All right, I got to make our decisions off this one.
Paki.
You already have an idea of what you're doing for first round?
Yeah.
Damn, there's a lot of stain, a lot of coat.
From the
of
Z.
Greasy. Just as much. Wow, maybe more stain and intensity from the Paki Grower, the Rainbow Lassie. That was smoother.
I think that sounds right.
Wow, damn. What did I say? The Z? Is
No,
that what I called?
You called Paki.
I called Paki? Okay.
Yeah, the Z has a little bit of a bite to it.
A little bit. And that's the only feedback from the last round too. But in comparison to what it was going up against, I think it didn't. Like it seemed less.
That's smooth. It has more of a stain and has more of a stain and definitely more intensity.
I got to see about coat.
I honestly think it has coat too.
I was leaning that way, but I was like, let me hit it one more time just to make sure.
I would give it purity as well.
I would agree. Little bit of smokiness relative to.
I'm gonna be honest. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think there's a category that I would give to the Greasy right now, and it's not that it's bad. It's still a good.
It's winning by a 0.1 on the scale
Yeah.
in pretty much every category. I just need to hit these again one more time just to see to end the first round. I'm gonna hit the Greasy first, since it is the lesser smooth. Give it the advantage.
There you go.
I mean, it's smooth, bro. It's smooth. It's just when you put two things together, one of them is gonna have a little bit more something, and it's just a little bit more something. But these are both smooth as fuck.
Paki Grow, you're from the Bay. Greasy technically is too. Santa Rosa's like right off the Bay Area.
Got my answer. So this is the beginning of the second round for you, right?
Yeah, all I know is Jack Terps are stealing the show, and I'm very happy about it. Rolled up reviews, they are, dude. Like, I don't know that I would say I'm happy about it, but it is. It's doing it.
You wear chains and jewelry. Yeah, Joe Huncho for sure. I agree.
You had a ton of experience.
I do it blindfolded.
Remember it being as harsh as
Do
you
what
said.
blindfolded? Hit these. They'd be so different. I almost feel like you
What?
can tell the differences more if you're blindfolded.
If you,
yeah.
I would still be able to tell everything. I can guarantee you. Yeah, if you blindfolded me,
100%.
and
I would do
I'd
that, but it's just hard to like pass the doinks and like.
have to have Sean over
Just
here
a lot
just
of
passing the
logistics
doinks back and
to
front, back and
legitimately
forth
do.
between us.
Yeah, the blindfold logistically is just tough. Maybe in the next bracket, it just depends because we'd have to have a roller that pulls up on everything. Maybe in the next bracket, we don't even have anything to do with the rolling process or nothing. Because even just seeing the weed grind it up, I could almost tell by the hue. You know, there's a lot of things that could have given it away. We tried to do the blind thing, but it's just tough. If you're analytical at all, the blind thing is tough. What are you thinking right now?
Right now, I'm thinking nothing's changed.
Okay.
Yeah, it still seems the exact same. This has got a little bit of a bite to it. The Greasy does. It's nothing crazy that's going to make me stop. Yeah, the Greasy has a little bit of a bite to it, but it's nothing that's going to make me stop smoking it. I'm just enjoying the other one better, but I have to reverse it now.
Group in Walnut Creek's in 7th grade, okay. East Bay action.
Excuse me.
Rolled Up says, I'll take all the Jack Terps and Jack Crosses. You're a fucking savage, Rolled Up.
That's a shit. Greasy is from the East Coast. Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
So he's originally from the East Coast?
It's a doink cam? Okay, got you. Let's get a doink cam. Here, hold this one. It'll be easier if we both just do it. Let's go a little closer.
I'm just trying to match your area that you're at.
Perfect. Point it out a little bit for the light. Oh, not that far. Yeah, so, and by the way, the doink cam shit is harder than we think.
Yeah. Did you hit these in reverse order?
Oh, yeah, I didn't hit them first at all, I think,
Okay.
actually.
Got a little joint view protector you can wear on your hand like a bowling glove.
I'd have to visually see that archive. I'd have to see that. Because I can't imagine what that looks like in my head right now.
What does it do? Does
View
it
protector that you wear in your hand? What is that?
Right? Does it make it to where you can't see the background and all you see is the doink?
Oh, imagine I just got that thing on my hand all episode. We'll be knocking doinks out of each other's hands and shit.
All right. Rico is popping. Yeah, I'm interested to know if that's what he's talking about.
There's still so much flavor in the Greasies, dude.
Yeah.
There's kicking flavor. This is just
It's got a
got
bite.
an edge. And yeah, this just has a little bite.
Yeah, Paki, what's up with the horchata? I keep hearing about this.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for this. That's what he would have
That's
put
what
in
he
if
would
it
have
was
entered,
ready.
right? I'd like to mention that both these rings have been so well taken care of. I mean, would you look at those?
Yeah.
Like
they're on
so
point.
well taken care of.
Yeah. Archive. Okay, cool.
Oh,
I thought you
that's
really had a
hilarious.
fucking. All right.
He's fucking trolling us is what he's doing. He's like, I got
It
one
worked.
for him.
To
Yeah,
be
dude.
fair, it worked.
You got us.
I didn't think for a second, like, why would he have one of those? You know, I just believed you. So that was the beginning of your third round?
End of second.
Okay.
This is your end of second.
Okay. Because I'm still in the same place.
Yeah. The only thing that I'm kind of pissed off that I didn't get one more hit of it was intensity. That Z was loud right now when I just took that last hit. So I was like, damn, I was like, am I giving them? But definitely stain and coat to Paki still for sure. Smoothness absolutely goes to Paki. Purity definitely goes to Paki. So now I just got to figure out accuracy.
That's not an easy one to answer.
and intensity.
That's not an easy question. Intensity.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both so fucking accurate. It's tough, but I could maybe see accuracy because the Z is just so on point. Z that
That's why I haven't filled it
I
in
could
yet. I'm
damn
sitting
near-
here like, damn, I don't know what to do for those ones right now.
and it's hitting harder now than it was. It is harsher now than it was, but the flavor's hitting harder now than
Yeah.
it was. But I might do that, and I might even give intensity, but.
I got, yeah.
No, I think through the second round, I think intensity I'd probably give to blue, but third round, I think that might be starting to shift for some reason. And I don't know if it's the Z getting stronger or this getting dimmer. I don't know what it is. Oh, speaking of Donnie Burger, ramen. K-Dog Living Soil, Donnie Burger just landed. So he mobbed out here today to drop it off. So if there's another Donnie Burger or similar out there, we can get another duel going, sneak it in one of these days.
KZA, you trying to clown him again?
Oh yeah, he's been waiting.
He
Where's
said,
opportunity?
he said, where's Dave at?
Damn. Wow. There's a little bit of bite going on with the Z at the end.
Yeah, no, that's not even bite. That's starting to get harsh.
Yeah. No, I started kicking my ass for sure. But is it like put it down for you, or is it?
It's close. Here,
It's
give it one more
no,
time.
it's riding the line. I mean, I'm still recovering.
All right.
Hold on. So
I'll let you choose whether or not you want to hit it again.
you're gonna put the whole thing on me?
Yeah, just whether or not you want to hit it. I'm saying I don't want to hit it again. You hit it and let me know what you think. If you want
Let's
to
get
hit
it
it
on
again,
cam
we
real
will.
quick. Show where it's at though, too.
There you go.
So we're getting down. We're 70% of the way through, probably 65.
Yeah, it's beginning of the third round, and I think it's just gotten harsh.
Yeah, it does set in.
I'm still coughing from it.
I'm good. I think I'm good. And I can't. Was it? Did it win the third round on what it just went against? I forgot what it just went against.
What, the Paki grower just went against?
The Z, the Greasy.
I don't know if
Oh,
it
went against preferred red paint.
Oh, okay.
But I'm pretty sure it lost the third round.
Yeah, you're
Just
probably
won the
right.
first two. It came out the gates hot. But yeah, blowing. Both of them blowing. It did just get a little harsh at the end there, but I think this is really something, dude.
It's still smooth.
Who was it going up against in the semis?
Let's look.
The winner couple, the bracket. Okay. So, Green Ridge and Wizard Tree. See, if I had to pick, I'd probably pick the Candy Fumes. It's hard to say, but the Wizard Trees was super consistent.
Wait, who won?
But we're gonna go
Paki third round KO.
Yeah.
It was the beginning of the third.
But I just feel like the coat on the Green Ridge was so outstanding.
That Green Ridge
it's
is
gonna
a
be hard
problem.
for anything to it's like Zith, like
Yeah.
it's the same type of shit as that. So we'll see stain versus coat versus coat
Yeah. Shit'll be interesting, dude.
in the semis. What else? Pretty sure tomorrow 420.
Oh, 11, please.
11.
Dentist
okay.
appointments. Sorry.
Alright. Tomorrow at 11, we have what is it? Oh, Wizard Trees and Candy Fumes. I'm fucking lit.
I'm
off
lit too.
some Z and Candy.
Yeah.
But
Congrats, fucking Paki grower.
Yeah,
Shout
moving
out
on,
Greasy
dude.
for
real wild card shit.
yeah,
The wild cards always be making noise.
yeah, every time.
Yep. All right, guys. We'll see you at 11 a.m. Big doinks in the a.m.
Peace.